Hi everyone, this is Eckstein and Irina Kislyanka with Naples Ultimate Selling Team, MVP Realty, and Tyler.esposito with Movement Mortgage. In today's video, we actually will be reviewing Naples and Bonita Springs real estate market stats. And stay tuned to the end because Tyler will share with us very important information and the mortgage update, what's going on in our local Southwest Florida economy. So let me share the screen with you guys and we will start with the market update. So the way how we decided to approach this market update, we decided to take 3 months in pre-pandemic situation and in our 2020 crisis. And as we can see that we compare 2019 and 2020 single family homes and actually condominiums. And as you can see, we were in a March pending sales. Now, what we define as a pending sale? Pending sale is anything that went under contract in a given month. That could be with contingency or without. So in March, we had 7% up on single family homes, 10% down on the condominiums compared to the 2019 market. In Bonita Springs, we have 7% down on single family homes and the condos was minus 6% in the month of March. Moving on to the April. In April, we can see 7% down on single family homes in the Naples market. Condos was 36% down. In Bonita Springs, 24% down on single family homes and 32% down was on condos. And moving on to the May of the pending sales, 36% up. Wow, this is actually impressive, isn't it? And 6% was up on the condos compared to the 2019. Keep in mind, we are in a pandemic situation, right? And we had 36% up in pending sales. The people purchased 36% more compared to the 2019 market. And also we had up 22% in May on the pending sales in Bonita Springs for the single family homes. And kind of surprisingly, the condos was actually minus 22% in the month of May. And this is kind of overall gives you idea, you know, we combined 3 months of the 2020 stats and you can see condos versus single family homes, pending sales, darker blue is a single family home, lighter blue is a condominiums, and you can see the months, the left would be in the Naples area, the right would be the Bonita Springs. Now, let's move on to a new listings. Irina?
Yes. So now we're going to talk about new listings. The new listing is the property that the seller decided to sell in a given month. So if you're looking at the March stats, the single family homes were down about 12% in Naples area and condos were down about 11% in comparison to 2018. In Bonita Springs, the single family homes were down 28% and condos were down 24%. Now moving on to April. In April, we saw a huge spike. So the single family condos in Naples, they were 40% down. And for the condos, it's 57% down. For the Bonita Springs area, the single family homes were down 50%, and for the condos, they were down 51%. Even the numbers are lower, the sellers are still putting their properties on the market, which creates demand for the properties. Going back to May, the numbers look much, much better. For the single family homes in Naples area, we were down only 9%. And for condos, actually, we were up 3%, which is a good sign. For the Bonita Springs area, we were up 1% for the single family homes and condos actually were down about 6%. In the next slide, this is just the overall for, you know, all the active listings. We just took 3 months just to compare 2019 to 2020, and you can see the numbers for March, April, and May for Naples area and Bonita Springs.
All right, so now let's talk about total sales. What do you mean total sales? Is the properties that actually close in March. Now, keep in mind how we can understand that. That means these properties actually were pending at some point in February or maybe even late January. So you can see that our market on single family homes were up 20% in March on the closed sales. The condo were up 18%. Bonita Springs, oh my gosh, 32% up and 28 for the condos. Guys, we had an incredible year to start with. I mean, the numbers just show is unbelievable. And this is comparison, think about for the 2019. So we were rocking on the beginning of the year. So let's look it up what happened in April. So April, that's your actually pending sales that happened in late February or March. And you can see the market start a little bit shifting in terms of the closed sales. So 19% minus would be for the single family home. Condos really went down to 35%. The single family homes in Bonita Springs actually was up 6%, but you can see the condos, it just didn't really do a good job in terms of the closed sales for Bonita Springs as well, is a 34% down. In May, this is where you see significant difference compared to those charts. And the reason why, keep in mind, we went in a lockdown on a March 31st. So our April was totally on lockdown with everything being closed. And, you know, a lot of states up north was on severe lockdown. You can see that actually the total sales went down for the single family homes, 51%, and the condominiums went down for 56% Naples area, and also Bonita Springs minus 57% for single family homes, and the condos is 58% for Bonita Springs as well. But guys, keep in mind, I know the numbers doesn't sound good, right? But we were in pandemic state. I mean, it was just, it was terrible. I mean, so many states, so many businesses being affected, so many people, but the people, 50% of you guys still found the opportunity in Southwest Florida to find that perfect deal. And many of guys, my clients, you know that you got an amazing deal. So with that being said, I mean, we were still moving, we were still active, we were still selling. The showing still happened. Most of them was virtually, by the way, and they still continue to be virtual. So let's move on and take a look over all the stats. Just kind of wanted, you know, to give you the numbers. And our mission today is really to show to you and compare different market and different state of mind of people and economy, and compared to 2 years, one that we were pre-pandemic and the second one that we was in worst crisis that I never thought I would live in my lifetime. You know, with that being said, I really would like to give a word to Tyler because I know he has a lot of excitement opportunity to share with us today. Tyler?
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate the opportunity to share. Those are great numbers, and what we're seeing is that we saw a little bit of dip in April, but we're having a very strong May. Well, now we're in June, but we saw a very strong May, which is going to push into June here. And one of a big reason why that is happening and why we're recovering so quickly and so strong is interest rates are continuing to stay very, very low. We're at a historically low rates right now, and we expect them to stay there. We don't expect them to rise anytime soon. So it's still a fantastic time to buy. The interest rates that people are getting now were unattainable in 6 months ago or a year ago. We're just seeing drastically reduced rates now. One thing that some people had some questions on as the pandemic started to happen was there was guidelines that started to tighten up. And one thing that people had questions about were jumbo products. This is any loans over $510,000. They started to tighten up. Those products are still around. And there's been a lot of questions on whether that product is still here and people can get loans over $510,000. And the answer is yes. And those regulations and requirements are starting to loosen up. So we're actually seeing more of those jumbo products come online as we continue to exit out of this pandemic, and we're starting to get back to a little bit more normalcy. Another big update that we've had within the last month is forbearance. It was a big thing that happened with the CARES Act. where it allowed consumers to enter into forbearance on their mortgage, and it did not require them to make mortgage payments. What had happened was when someone entered into forbearance, there was very little guidance around what happens at that point. And the initial understanding was that it was going to be 12 months before you could get a new mortgage. After you enter forbearance, you would have to make 12 payments, on-time payments, for you to get a new mortgage. And this was causing some issues in the marketplace. So now the FHFA has come out with a new guidance, and that is now 3 months. So now once you go into forbearance and you come out of forbearance and make 3 on-time payments, you can go ahead and get a new mortgage. This is a fantastic opportunity for a lot of different people, whether that means downsizing or moving into their dream home or just additional opportunities, a second home. This is a fantastic opportunity, and it really compresses that timeline that allows you to get a new mortgage. So those are 3 big updates that we've had kind of within the last month in the mortgage industry. But like I said, fantastic time to buy. We're seeing a strong recovery, and interest rates continue to stay low.
No, that's awesome. I mean, this is great opportunity in today's market. If you're thinking of even refinance or purchase new home, and guys, just please don't hesitate to contact me or Tyler or Irina. I mean, we're here to help. Even if you have a question, even if you would like to maybe put your future plan of to take action in the future, there's always is a great opportunity to actually create the action plan, to have the like perfect, opportunity to get the best ingredients. That would be the best interest rate, because just so many little things would create a big thing when it comes to the end. The little difference even in the score, like Tyler, just tell us what the difference in the score, and you can get so much better interest rate. A lot of people just don't realize that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, and another thing, if you keep wondering, what those numbers means to your community, just please don't hesitate, contact with us, and we'll be more than happy to run for you the numbers. Or if you're a seller and you're thinking of putting your home on the market and you're wondering where the opportunity would be in your neighborhood, what the statistic and area, look like, we'll be more than happy to put home evaluation. Not necessary if you're thinking that you may be not here, and or maybe you're not comfortable to still meet people in person. We'll be more than happy to provide to you all this information via Zoom, and we can walk through your property via Zoom. So there's a lot of different opportunities that we can do in today's market. And again, if there's anything we can do, Tyler can do for you, I can do, Irina can do for you, we're here to help, we're here to serve you. So our information will be listed below, and don't forget, if you like to continue to receive the market updates, please click on the button below to subscribe, and we're looking forward to speaking with you, and looking forward to deliver to you market updates. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.